Just guess where the fuck I am. Just guess. Look at this beautiful bed, huh? Got the plasma TV. Soldier, enjoy your flight. Have a nice flight, soldier. Enjoy your flight. Ugh. Let me tell you something, man. I probably had... This is the worst flight I ever had in my life. I'm serious. This is an update video of what the fuck is going on. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload this video on this shitty ass Wi-Fi. But whatever. Take a look at how this shit starts. Take the plane from Montreal. We're all in. Every passenger is on board. We're about to take off. Captain pulls out. We have a little major electronic problem. We're going to have to call for assistance. And it's going to take about an hour. And we're like, oh, great. So everybody's out. An hour later, everybody's back in. We take off. And we arrive in Philadelphia an hour later. Once we got to Philadelphia, wait about 2 hours, you know, as it was scheduled. And, Jesus fuck, this shit sucks, man. Ugh. There you go. This is better. So then we get on the big plane. A lot of people in there, man. I don't know how many people, but at least 200 something, 300 people. So we take off. And it's been an hour and a half, you know, having an enjoyable time on the plane. And I was sitting next to a nice lady. You know, normally you sit to some random guy that is always reading his book or whatever, you know, he doesn't talk. This lady, 5-star lady, amazing. Super sweet. She's going to Lisbon as well, to Portugal, vacation. She's from Alabama, something like that. She was with her husband, and an hour and a half after we took off, something happens. From the intercom, whatever the speakerphone of the plane, whatever, somebody asked for a doctor assistance. We need a doctor. Is anybody, you know, is anyone a doctor over here or something? A nurse? So everybody looks back and they're like, what the fuck is going on? This old 65-year-old man is passing out. The guy, I think he was having a heart attack or some shit like that. And it happens that the lady that was sitting next to me, her husband, is a doctor. I was like, damn, man. So he gets up and he goes to give some assistance, you know, some medical assistance to the guy. So he's there, you know, and we're all like, you know, what the fuck is going on? You know, is he gonna die or whatever? Half an hour later, we hear the pilot saying, due to the circumstances of what's going on with the person, we're gonna have to go back to Philadelphia. And everybody's face was just like, oh my God. Because this is already like a 6-hour trip, you know, like from Philly to Lisbon, it's 6 hours. So it's been an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, I would say. And then we learned that we have to go back. And we're just like, oh, fuck. And I was like, oh my God. But, you know, listen, the man's life is in danger. And, you know, hey, man, if that would be me, if that would be you, if that's the best option, you know, hey, bring the fucking plane back and, you know, he needs to go to the hospital. So, and then for some fucking reason, the pilot says this: we have to go back to Philly, but we cannot land right away. We're going to have to fly for about an hour and a half more or some shit like that. I don't remember what reason it was. I really don't know, but some bullshit, you know, that is, well, I don't know. It's probably for our safety. That's why, but I really can't remember what it was. So we're like, oh my God, you know, not only we're going back, but we're going to have to fly for an hour and a half in the air for some reason. And we're just like, oh my God, this is just not going to end. So once we land, the husband of the lady who was next to me, the doctor, he comes next to us, and he explained what happened. He said that the guy apparently he passed out twice. He was dehydrated, whatever. I can't say the word, man. He drank 4 beers, and he took wine, and I don't know what the fuck he did, but for some reason he didn't feel good. So as soon as we land, the ambulance was there. They got the guy. He left. They took him out. He left to the hospital, and it took some time because the crew out there, they had to find his luggage. Just think about it. There's tons of luggage on the plane, so they had to get his luggage out of the tons of the other ones that were there. So we wait, and he had this Portuguese lady. What a bitch. She starts flipping the fuck out. Like, some unexpected event happened. This is something that's, hey, nobody was expecting this. She flips out, and she goes after some man on the crew saying, I need to know what time this plane is taking off to go to Lisbon. And he's like, calm down, because, well, I really need to know now. And he's like, calm down, we're going to kick you out of the plane. And she kept going on and on and on. And the guy had patience, man. And, oh, man, she's lucky she didn't got kicked out. But the flip side of the coin is that we all got kicked out of the plane because after waiting 1 more hour after we land, they tell us that they couldn't find another crew because this whole thing lasted at least for 4 or 5 hours. Okay, this is a 6-hour trip, about a 6-hour trip, and this whole thing lasted for about 5 hours. So the same crew could not do another 6 hours. That would have been 11 hours. You know what I mean? So they couldn't find another crew, no more pilots. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. So they said, everybody out. We're going to pay you a hotel, this and that. And one of the crews told me, well, not one of the crew members, but one of the employees there at the airport, she told me that I could reschedule my flight to go to Lisbon and to come back. And I was supposed to come back next week, and I'm planning on staying 2 weeks now for free. That's right. So right now I'm in a hotel. It's about 6-something a.m. in the morning. I'm fucking tired. I haven't slept in I don't know how many hours. I'm starving. And I'm taking a flight actually today at 5:45 p.m. to Germany, and then from Germany to Portugal. So when people say, hey, have a nice flight, well, today wasn't a nice flight, man. What a fucking pain in the ass. I'm telling you, fellas. So this is the update. Some old man almost got a heart attack. He almost died. We came back, and now we gotta reschedule our flights, and that's it. Pain in the ass, man. And I'm tired, and I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, sleep. All right, so you guys be good, and I'm out.